talking about brain injury, specifically traumatic brain injury. Michael, tell us a little bit about your accident. I guess it's been
21 years next month, on 2013, exactly next month.
Wow. And so you were 16 years old,
Yes.
Living the normal life in school. I guess you were junior?
I was a junior.
Junior in high school.
Taking a senior to prom.
Yeah. And tell a little bit about the accident. And I know you said you don't remember pretty much anything after the accident, but you tell us a little bit about what happened that night.
I went to go pick up my date in Gainesville. After I did that, we went back to school, to Cigar School, to take pictures. And then we did a drag. And from Mesquite and Maine, or Division, whichever you want to call it, Mesquite and Division, sorry, a Suburban hit me, T-boned me, and I had no idea what happened afterwards.
Wow. So it hit on your side of the vehicle.
Yes.
Kind of folded you under the door, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And your date, she was okay.
As far as I know, she was okay.
Yeah. Wow. So everything went black on you, I guess.
My head, my neck, my back, my collarbone, my ribs, and my pelvis on both sides were all broken.
Wow. Okay, so they rushed you, I guess, to, I know you don't remember this, but from what you've been told, what hospital did you go to? How'd you get there?
First of all, I went to Muenster Hospital. Then I was careflighted from Muenster to Harris Methodist in Fort Worth.
Right, and it's known as a trauma hospital.
Yes.
And from what I read in your mom's journal, which is really all we have to go by because you were out.
Yeah.
You were in a coma, correct?
Yes.
For about 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
And do you remember anything when you woke up out of that coma? What was your first memory?
I just remember my parents telling me that my brother was trying to get me to talk. And he was pulling hair on my legs to get me to talk. And what I said was, "Stop it, damn it," to him.
First words
Yes.
after being in a coma for 3.5 weeks. Wow. Did they put you right into therapy?
No. They went for about 2 weeks or so. They either drove me or flew me to Baylor in Dallas. And from there, I was in therapy.
Wow. Okay. Because you had the broken bones to contend with.
Yes.
Yeah. And what type of therapy did they put you through at Baylor? I mean, were you at a point where you had to relearn everything?
Yes.
Wow.
I was in PT, OT, speech, and rehab, recreational therapy.
Wow. So basically, you were like a little infant, and you had to learn how to, feed yourself?
Talk, yeah.
Wow. Everything from the beginning.
Yes.
Was that frustrating for you?
I don't remember. I actually don't remember.
Yeah. You just had to do what you had to do, right? Mm-hmm. And you had a lot of family support.
Yes.
So how long were you at Baylor?
Let me think. Shoot.
I'm trying to think, reading the journal. I think maybe you went there in early May and got out in July.
July 3rd.
Right.
July 3rd.
Got to come home.
Yes.
Yeah. So during that time, I mean, obviously then you have to learn not only everything that from the ground up, but you have to learn to handle the changes that you're going to have to put up with.
Right.
And as you discovered as a brain injury survivor, there's a lot that goes with brain injury outside the physical injuries.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about the mental impact that it's had on you, this injury to your brain.
It has, I've had meningitis beforehand. And that's just second on top of the traumatic brain injury.
Well, you talk a lot because you're an advocate, you're a real advocate of teaching people about brain injury and the effect it has on people. So you talked a lot about how sometimes you might talk slower, you might get angry, depressed, those sort of things. So what do brain injury survivors live with that we don't understand?
They live with the fear. They live with more fear than a normal person does.
And that's like fear of another injury, or
fear of heights, fear of speed, fear of pretty much everything.
Right. And so I guess, and you're probably self-conscious a little bit when you come back because your speech has changed. You know, you might not look the same.
Right.
You can't do all the things that you used to do before. But you decided that when you recovered from your brain injury, you went back to school, correct? And got your high school diploma.
Exactly. It was about a month after I got out of the hospital.
Wow. And you were back in school.
I was back in school with my high school, with my class.
Wow.
I started with.
That's wonderful. So you got to graduate with your class.
Yes.
That's great. So after graduation, you weren't going to let anything hold you back. What'd you do next?
I went to St. Gregory's University in Oklahoma, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, which is a small college in Oklahoma, the only Catholic college in Oklahoma.
And you got your degree in what?
Got my degree in therapy and trying to remember what it is now.
I know it's been a few years, hasn't it?
Yeah, 15 years almost.
That's for sure. But the fact that you went to college, you know, and got a degree after a brain injury like that is a big accomplishment. What did you think about that? Were you proud of yourself for being able to do that?
I was, yes.
Right. And so now here you are, and what do you do today for a job?
I am a therapist I'm a therapy aide at the hospital here in Muenster.
Great. So you work in the fitness center too?
Yes.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So looking back over this entire experience, if you had to tell someone that suffered a traumatic brain injury like you did, if you had to give them any advice, what would you say to them?
Never give up.
Never give up.